You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Covering all conversation, from dating to getting revenge on your exes. This is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Thank you. Good evening, and welcome to Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. My name is Jerome Carmichael. Shabazz couldn't be here this week as he's busy getting his kale salad washed. So, have a good time with that, Shabazz, and hurry back soon. We miss you. Now, we're moving into a new age. Into the 21st century. Technology is advancing and growing at an incredible pace. And with it, so is bullying. Now we've gone from simple schoolyard, recess, tiffs, and bullying and hazing into the world of cyberbullying. It's a serious issue. And here to talk to us about that issue tonight is Miss Monica Lewinsky.
Hello. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Miss Lewinsky. And it's a lovely dress you're wearing.
Thanks. It's blue, and you can see that it's got some nice white threading along the edges. Mm-hmm. My sister made this. Yeah.
Oh, that's does she have a clothing line that you would like to plug?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's wonderful. She's just a amateur tailor.
She's a nurse.
Oh, okay. Now,
she helps sick people,
as most nurses do. Now, Miss Lewinsky, I think we all remember a time where our nation mobilized against you. There were a lot of jokes, a lot of japes, a lot of jibes, all at your expense.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Yeah. I don't know if they're clapping for me or for the jibs and jibes.
I believe they're clapping at the strength you've shown to overcome that and be with us here today.
Thank you. Well,
you're welcome.
Yeah, I think that is more of a testament to how the general population looks at women more than they look at the actions that were done, and those were mutual. It was mutual. Mm-hmm. And but yeah, I've moved on.
Yeah, we're not here to dwell on the past today.
Though I think you know that I hosted The Bachelor for a brief while.
I saw that doing my research. I'm actually not a fan. I like The Bachelorette, but I don't like The Bachelor.
Oh, well.
Anyway, I'm sure you did a wonderful job.
Well, anyway, thank you. I'm here to talk about online bullying, cyberbullying.
Which I believe also includes getting bullied by robots, in addition to being bullied online.
That's right. Just like there are spam bots, there are computer programs that have an algorithm to find email addresses that are just out there on the internet. They are looking for a certain arrangement of characters, and then they are programmed to send very hateful, demeaning, degrading email messages to those addresses. And there are people out there who derive joy from that, that
it's horrible.
Yeah, and it's not so much they're unaware of the effect it has on other people, but they get their jollies, so to speak, off of the intrusion. It's the simple act of crossing a line more than anything else. And so I have a campaign that's called Leave the Lines Alone. Leave the lines alone. And that applies to all kinds of lines. Lines that make up characters, like letters, leave those letters alone.
Yeah.
Don't if they're hateful lines, then don't write them, or like lines in terms of poetry, because some of these sick and twisted people have hate bots that pump out hateful poetry,
like a diss record on a rap album.
Yeah. Thank you, I guess.
Now, Miss Lewinsky, so you've started your Leave the Lines Alone Foundation?
That's right.
Yeah. And what has been your first actionable, practical?
Yeah.
The word I'm thinking of is, what have you done? What's the first thing that you did?
Right. Yeah. Well, we got a group together. It was a date. It was let's see here. The first one was July 20th.
I think a day we can all remember as the day the internet turned on, July 20th.
That's right. That's right. It's a date of significance. Thank you. And what we did was we sent out an invitation to people to use these same type of algorithms that find email addresses and send hateful messages, but instead of sending hateful messages, we sent out messages of encouragement.
And speaking as someone who actually received one of those messages,
oh goodness,
I will say it absolutely made my day.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Thank you, Miss Lewinsky, and thank you, Leave the Lines Alone. Yes, I am going to have a sunny smile.
And you know what? It's just little messages of positivity like that that can really change. Yes! Thank you so much for these applause, because you know what? That's what people need in their lives. They need encouragement. They need applause. They need a crowd of people behind them, cheering them on, because if you don't have that, if you get sucked into your own hateful voice inside your head that was planted there by these hate bots that were programmed by people who got nothing better to do. You know, they're just bored. They're just bored, you know? And
Trolls.
this is how they are trolls, and they're living under a bridge, and that bridge is called their computer room or whatever.
And also joining us today on Talking Points, who has recently joined the Leave the Lines Alone Foundation, the inventor of the internet, Mr. Al Gore.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Gore. Now, you have really kind of brought Leave the Lines Alone to the next level.
Of course I have. I invented the internet as well as tax carbon credits, so I've done a lot of things for this country and this world. So, yes, I've taken this fight to the world and this awareness program to let people know that, you know, I didn't pick sides during the whole thing that was going on between the president and Miss Lewinsky, and actually found her to be quite charming, and her cause needed a little bit of a pop that I could give her.
So you two were not acquainted during the, shall we say, the late 90s?
No,
business.
definitely not.
Okay.
Well, no, we'll just say we were not, no.
That's
You
what,
had
that's
never
our story.
met each other?
That's our story.
Oh,
That's our story. Is
why? A story is not the same as the truth, Miss Lewinsky.
Is it?
Well, let's...
I don't know.
Well, Miss Lewinsky, let's clarify this. There was a ball that we went to where we wore some costumes. And, and I did not know who Miss Lewinsky was at the time. So, no, we never did meet in the 90s officially.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of a mixer.
Yes.
Sort
do you
of,
two dance together or something?
I did not put my hands on that woman.
I didn't ask that, Mr. Gore. It's strange information to volunteer.
You know, Al has been such a positive force backing this. You know, he's just had our rear moving forward to make sure that, you know, kind of taking care of the big picture.
Now, Mr. Gore, where specifically did you not touch that woman?
Well, I specifically did not touch her in the rear.
Well, I mean, at all. He didn't touch me at all.
Of the auditorium where the ball was. And also, I specifically did not touch her in the heart, where her heart was lying at the time. So I was just, trying to be very, well, shall I say, out of the way. I've always been kind of the backdoor kind of guy and behind the scenes kind of man. So
you're like vice president.
That's right. And
behind the scenes,
and I don't even talk about how much I've invented the internet that much these days. So I like to let people like Google and Microsoft run with it. But it was definitely something that was of my pushing from behind.
Okay. Fortunately, we're out of time here on Talking Points this week. I'd love to have you two back next week to really dig into this issue, get all up in there and figure out what's going on, because frankly, I feel like there's more of a story here.
Leave the lines alone.
Leave the lines alone, and I would be more than glad to come back to get really deep into this story some more with you, Mr. Carmichael.
Yeah, and I would suggest, Mr. Gore, maybe you need to leave those panty lines alone. Thank you, America. And this is Talking Points. Have a great evening.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of what issues the Win counselors can help you with during Good, Bad, Ugly. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.